Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy for Nerds by Nerds. I'm Ted, hanging out with some of the colleagues here.
Dave.
Nate.
And today we're going to do some fast and dirty monsters. So, Dave, you said you got an idea.
Yes, I want to make a horrible tentacle monster from like Cthulhu mythos.
Okay.
Kind of made up. And my idea is it almost just looks like a mound of writhing
Tentacles?
Yes, writhing tentacles. And I almost see it almost like shaped like a roper.
Okay.
You know, where it just kind of looks like that bump.
Okay.
But, you know, it just consists of tentacles and eyes, and it kind of just slurps along the ground.
All right. So, does it actually move? Or does it like sit there and just pulse?
Mm-mm. It moves, like in my mind, I'm envisioning something that's like 6 to 7 feet tall, and it just looks almost like a hump.
Okay.
But as you look closer, you can see that all the it consists of all these the tentacles, complete with suction cups, and then eyes kind of like all over it, and it looks slimy.
Okay.
As it moves along the ground, there's like that slurping sound, and that
nice.
as a suction cup. So it would definitely probably have a climb speed.
Okay.
And be able to like hang from ceilings and stuff like that. Obviously its attack form is to attack with these horrible life-sucking tentacles.
Okay.
And and then I also envision one of the problems when you're dealing with the great old ones and the Cthulhu mythos is they're always so freaking hard to hit.
Right.
So it almost has like a deflection field that would spring up when people go to attack it.
Okay.
Okay.
Causing some issues.
Now, instead of that, would it be hard to injure because the tentacles really don't matter and it's something inside the mound shifting around that can actually be hurt?
That's doable, but I was just going for that weird mystic feel of
it's actually like a innately magical creature.
Yeah, and so you go to shoot it, and all of a sudden, instead of hitting it, this scintillating colors of like a prismatic little wall just appears right where your arrow was.
So it either hits it or deflects off. And
Yeah,
doesn't actually hit the creature.
And it seems these things kind of randomly shift in and out and come into being to help protect it.
Okay. So with Fast and Dirty Monster, we usually dip into the PHB. I think you have a clear idea as what you want to essentially
manual.
pull the specs from out of the monster manual.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Displacer Beast on this one.
Okay.
It's about the power level that I want. It already has tentacle attacks.
It already has tentacles.
It has the advantage of the deflection shield, as you're saying.
Yeah, and instead of displacement, it's actually just a barrier that appears when you miss. So it's really just reskinning and reflavoring that. Taking it, adding the climb speed to it.
Is there anything else you want to add? You talk about it, life draining attack. These things have tentacles, but they don't do other than.
Did you want to turn the damage into necrotic?
I was thinking about turning the damage to necrotic or giving it bonus damage. How much does the Displacer Beast do?
There's 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 1d6 plus 3 piercing. So you could turn the piercing into necrotic.
Oh, that absolutely works. I didn't even realize that was in there. And then they also have an ability called Avoidance. Mm-hmm. What is that?
It says if the Displacer Beast is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a saving throw to take only half damage, it instead takes no damage. If it succeeds on the saving throw and only half of it fails.
Okay, this right there. That's Nate's ability for like the part to shift around. Like you hit it with a fireball, and what actually happens? All the tentacles like blow out, and then maybe reveal this really horrible thing underneath, and then suck back in. Afterwards, back into that kind of form that shape it had before, and that's like. How
that's what you actually have to kill.
Yeah, and that's how the avoidance is kind of working. Like it moves most of itself out of the way of the brunt of the attack, or kind of roll. It's able to kind of roll with it in a sense, but in a really disturbing and disgusting way.
And again, it's Eldritch magic, so it could possibly have just eaten that fireball instead if it took no damage.
Oh yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like,
So you could actually have like a kind of chaotic element that, each time it uses its avoidance ability, some random effect actually allows
It might be a little bit different.
Yeah. So you could say that, it just absorbs the energy. Like, it's not going to counter the fireball so that everybody else will in the area will still get hurt, but the energy that goes into it just sucks it in, or
dissipates it, or maybe it's different depending on the type of attack.
Yeah,
like you could just describe it.
Yeah, just whip it out. Whatever type of a description
you Nate, whipping it out right on camera.
Whatever type of description, whip out whatever type of description you want to have.
This is pure nerdarchy gold. Anytime I can make Nate blush on camera.
So yeah. Tentacles.
So is there anything else we need to put in there beyond?
No, man. This is Monsters done
page 81.
Fast and dirty.
Yeah, Displacer Beast, page 81. You have your modifications. So we turn Displacer Beast into a horrible Cthulhu-esque tentacle monster.
And no one will ever know.
And that's just it. So remember, guys, DMs out there, it's real easy to confuse your players, come up with something cool, just throw it in your game. And, don't sweat the small stuff. While you're at it, you guys, let us know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe while you're at it.
You can check out our Patreon account.
You can also join the conversation over Reddit.
So until next time, stay nerdy.